And we are back, and we are back. Thank everybody for watching. Go ahead and hit that like button, y'all. You know that it helps us out, and it helps you because it helps us. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I really did debate whether I wanted to cover this or not, but in honor of my beautiful daughter, Vanessa, who wants to be a veterinarian, I'm going to give a shout out to the animals, y'all. If you haven't heard, y'all, you're seeing a guy on my screen with a squirrel jumping around on him, right? You might be thinking, what the heck is going on with this? Well, this squirrel is no longer with us. Apparently, this guy rescued this squirrel as a little kit. He raised it up for the last 7 years, and somebody called animal control or one of those agencies in New York. They came in, they swooped into this guy's house. They took his squirrel and his raccoon. Look, people, there are people out there who want to live with squirrels and raccoons. Let's respect that. They swooped in, took his animals away from him, mistreated him and his family, and then killed the animals, y'all.
We just learned that they have euthanized Peanut.
And the raccoon as well.
And the raccoon as well. I am so sorry. This must be really difficult for you.
It not only tears my family apart, but Peanut was the cornerstone of our nonprofit animal rescue. And 10 to 12 DEC officers raided my house as if I was a drug dealer. I was sat outside my house for 5 hours. I had to get a police escort to my bathroom. I wasn't even allowed to feed my rescue horses breakfast or lunch. I was sat there like a criminal. After they interrogated my wife to check out her immigration status, then proceeded to ask me if I had cameras in my house, then proceeded to go through every cabinet, nook, and cranny of my house for a squirrel and a raccoon.
They got a search warrant?
They got a search warrant. 4 departments and a judge signed off on a search warrant for a squirrel and a raccoon. And then they took them and killed them.
Why did they go through all that to get a search warrant for an animal that had been with you very safely, and the world witnessed this for 7 years? Why now suddenly did they show up with a search warrant and take these animals?
We haven't a clue. We don't know who made the complaints. Again, Peanut was an indoor squirrel, not harming anybody. He's been with us for 7 years. Not a single complaint was ever filed for this animal. We had him for 7.5 years. He became the world's most famous squirrel. We weren't hiding him by any means. He was all over TikTok. He became the first squirrel on TikTok to ever hit 1 million followers. He did every news station around the world. He's helped people. He's helped kids gather joy. And then we started a nonprofit animal rescue called Peanut's Freedom Farm to help animals like Peanut fight a good fight when they're in a neglected case or they're sitting in a slaughter auction. And he was the cornerstone of our life and our organization. We used his platform to help raise money for the 300 animals we have at our sanctuary.
So why do I cover this, y'all? Well, for one, like I said, my daughter wants to be a vet. She loves animals. I love animals. I don't think I want to live with a squirrel and a raccoon, but again, I respect people who do. That's your decision. But I think what we've seen, most of the people watching this channel right now, we've been following the Young Thug trial. And don't get me wrong, y'all, I'm not trying to make any kind of comparison between this and that. Besides this, we are just seeing a lot of government overreach, aren't we, y'all? Aren't we seeing that the government is just, they don't see it. It doesn't feel like we are the ones who are telling them what to do. It doesn't feel like they are accountable to us anymore. It feels like basically the government, they're making their own rules. They're doing whatever they want to do. And we as the citizens, it feels like we're kind of behind the 8 ball with this one. It feels like whatever is common sense is not happening. It feels like what would just like, nah, we shouldn't do. It seems like they're doing the things that you would think they would know not to do. So again, this is just a quick video. Shout out to Peanut. I don't know the name of the raccoon. Shout out to the raccoon. Sorry to this guy for the loss. He says he has an animal shelter type of organization. So if y'all want to reach out to him and give a donation, I'm sure they would appreciate it. But yeah, y'all, so the point of covering this again, it's in honor of my daughter who wants to be a vet, who loves animals. I love animals, but in general, it's more about what we gonna do about, what are we gonna do about this just kind of crazy government overreach that I feel we're seeing in all areas. They're killing people. They're throwing people in prison. They're suppressing evidence. They're even coming after the animals, y'all. So again, I'm not a government hater. You know, we need government. We need good government, though. We need government that's responsible to the people, that's receptive to the people, that the people tell what to do. So anyway, y'all, a little bit of a rant today, but I saw this story, thought about it. Should I cover it? Shouldn't I? And I decided, let's go for it, because at the end of the day, many of y'all out there as well have pets, are animal lovers, and are going to vibe with this. So let me know in the comments, what do y'all think? You know, did you hear about this? Did it touch you? If it did, if it didn't, if you think, hey, he shouldn't have had a squirrel anyway, say that too, you know, say that too. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Again, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and we'll catch y'all in the next one.